Welcome to Indie Insights. My name is Highsight, and this is Pankapu, the Dreamkeeper. Even though it's very much an alpha, this game is exceptionally well polished. Let's go check it out.
Ah! Dajrial? I'm gonna suck at saying all these names, I can tell right now. Dajrial? Are you alright? It's nothing, sweetie. You had a bad dream because of the storm. Come here. When I was your age, my grandmother used to tell me a story that kept nightmares away. This tale takes place in the world of dreams, known as Omnia. Very beautiful illustrations. I love the comic book style they have going right here. All the beings of this realm used to live peacefully, filling the world with hope. Alas, on a gloomy day, a horde of creatures went through the veil which separates this world from the world of nightmares. Those Highsight invaded Omnia, spreading their corruption wherever they went. The world of dreams was threatened, and with it, all hope was likely to disappear. Fortunately, Iketomi, the Hymn of Dreams, decided it was time for him to take action. With his tremendous power, he gathered the remainder of the dream matter in Omnia and gave birth to a guardian that would be able to push back the Nigis, I can't say it, Hania's invasion. His name was Pankapu, the Dreamkeeper. Gotta say, that is one of the more polished comic-style artwork cutscenes I've ever seen. Now, for those who don't know, I was actually controlling the speed of that with my own mouse just by clicking, which is kind of impressive because all the music and sounds pretty much matched up throughout. So they did a really good job of making that a user interactive experience that still had a good audio feel to it. Excellent. Outstanding. Hi, Pankapu. Oh, mouse doesn't work to scroll anymore. A little bit of a usability thing there. If you're going to let me scroll through the entire comic section with the mouse click, let me do it here, too. Spacebar? No? Maybe... Controller! Here we go. I'm Iketomi, Hymn of Dreams. You wonder what you're doing here. You are inside Papu, the treewood, roots of Omnia, the world of dreams. That is a big run-on sentence. That's like, comma, then 3 words, comma, then 3 words, comma, then 4 words. Inhabitants of the Nightmares territory went through the veil, which prevented them from coming into our realm. Those Hynias spread a corruption faced with which even I am helpless. Fortunately, I have more than one trick up my sleeve. So I created you from dreams, in order for you to be in charge of repelling this invasion. Don't worry, little Dreamkeeper. You won't be powerless in front of these enemies. I entrust you with the power of the Bravery Aegis. Equipped with your scarlet armor and your sword, you'll be able to defeat any nightmares blocking your path. Since you seem to be taking this mission to heart, I'll reveal your first task as Guardian. One of the forest inhabitants, a spirit named him, seems to have some trouble. Go meet him, and help him defeat the Hynias that are after him. I'm gonna call him Heinies from now on. We all in agreement? Heinies. Okay. Go forth, Dreamkeeper. Protect Omnia with the power of your bravery. Alright, so, a little chance for me to finally move around a bit. Everything seems to control exactly as I would expect it to. Movement's pretty sharp. Air movement works fine, but with a little bit, it's a little bit of give on it. You know, it's not like full on when you're on the ground, which is pretty good. Square is pretty standard attack. No sound to it just yet. Alpha will be alpha, as always. Circle attack is my Aegis. I'm completely stationary right now, can't move at all. And triangle seems to do nothing at the moment. We'll see if that changes. But this artwork is absolutely beautifully stunning. Look at all of this. You got the subtle parallax shading in the background. Everything looks like a children's drawing, a pop-up cartoon of some sort. I just picked up some little strange circle baby fairy thing. I don't know. But there's 20 of them, and I'm going to get them all. Oh, can't jump on that. What? Did I miss? Hang on. What's the sensitivity on that? I don't know. I think I had a weird fluke on that where I just missed. The shadow's handy because it lets you know where you're going to land. I like that a lot. And it also kind of changes with your jumping. Oh! Jumped over him pretty good. Ow! Must learn to shield. This music is absolutely beautiful. Again, with the fitting music tonight. Everybody's on point with their music. Alright, the combat works fairly well so far. And it seems like damage is static. I'm always dealing 25 on the first hit and then 38 on the second. So not much RNG to work with, but there are damage counters, which indicates to me that there is going to be some form of way to increase my damage over time. Perhaps experience points, perhaps it has to do with these little fairy guys. What is with those? Okay, I didn't realize that was a flower for a second. I thought that those were all little, like, pink beans with eyeballs, just kind of staring off the distance like, oh my god, this is my life! I'm a motionless pink bean! I mean, that would be kind of hell, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be great. Pretty standard combat against these enemies. They're pretty plentiful too. Keep me engaged, keep me on the ball. Absolutely beautifully animated. The audiovisual experience is amazing. I'm just shocked at how polished it is for an alpha. You don't see alphas this polished that often. So that's an excellent sign from the get-go. And I can't wait to see what they end up doing with the sound design. I'm sure that they have some ideas. Ooh. Ooh, this one's got a big claw. Alright, so immediately we're facing off against a real opponent, which is good because we had a little time to develop our skills, and now we get to kind of put him to the test. So he does a double slash. He slashes twice, I slash twice. He slashes twice, I slash twice. A little boring, but, you know, it is like the first quote-unquote mini-boss, I guess. As you can see, I had Oh, this is a new character. As you can see, I had total control over the situation. Oh! It's not like I need help, it's just... You look new around here. It would be bad if you lose yourself. I'm Chi, the magic spider. Oh, and I know Omnia like the back of my leg. Which one? You're looking for Oitsuo, right? My house is the heart of Magia's Pond. You have to cross the lush forest to get there. You know what? I'll come with you, so you don't get lost. And it has nothing to do with these heinies around here. Nothing at all. Oh! So let's go! I gave him a little Mickey Mouse there, because why not? Okay, I was stuck in I wasn't moving for some reason. Apparently I was stuck in Aegis mode. It looks like that's a bug, so I found a bug for you. If you're in Aegis mode when cutscene starts, I guess you're stuck there. Hey, a little bit of life. That was pretty cool looking life orb thingy. I like the music for this guy, by the way. I hope it stays for a little while. No, don't go away! Oh, it felt so grand and fun. Oh well. Back to the forest music, which is still very beautiful. But again, another pet peeve of mine. It wasn't long ago I was just hearing this, so it'd be nice if we were resuming from where it left off instead of starting back at the beginning. It's always been a pet peeve of mine. Whenever you just recently played a song, if you're restarting that song shortly after, your player experience, they're gonna notice it, is what I'm saying. Hey, listen! How lucky! You just found an Animyth! It holds a unique power for your Aegis. By picking it up, you just obtained a third attack in your combo. Oh! There's a lot more of them all around Omnia, but usually those orbs are uncommon and pretty well hidden. Gather them all, and you'll be even more powerful. Oh! Watch out! Heinies, the Dreamkeeper. Watch out, Heinies! The Dreamkeeper is coming! Ho ho ho! I should really stop doing that before Disney sues me. I know Disney's gonna sue me. But as someone else in chat already mentioned, I get a real Disney vibe out of this game, and I mean that in the most complimentary way. There's not much higher art form than Disney these days, both in 2 and 3D. Alright, what did I just get here? I have no idea, but a sound cue probably would have helped there, so when sound comes in, I'll know what I got. So what can my Aegis do now that I picked that thing up, I wonder? Might not be implemented yet. Or I have to utilize it somewhere else first. I like how there's a little bit of evolution right there. I can choose not to fight these guys just by jumping over them. So, you know, if you get a little better at your platforming by trying it out a bit and getting used to the character, you can do that relatively tough jump right there, you know, that very little platform. And you can just bypass all this combat right here entirely. Very nice little rewarding for, you know, learning the ropes of your platforming. Well done. There's something hidden here. Mine now. Come on. There we go. Ah, up we go. There we go. Now, there are a few of these weird little blue bean things scattered around, and because of their color, they look like they're in the foreground, but in actuality, they're in the background. You might want to consider maybe shading them a little bit, or desaturating them just a smidge, so they don't look like they're part of the foreground. I thought that was actually collectible for a minute. Boom. Triple combo. Alright, let's check this thing out. What is this? This looks cool. I'm guessing that's a checkpoint, and I'm guessing they don't have an animation set up for it yet, but that's what I'm guessing that is. That Dreamcatcher! Of course it's a Dreamcatcher! But those look spiky. I wonder if those hurt. You know what? It looks like there's no ground down there, so I'm going to assume that's a pit. I'm just going to assume that's a pit and not even try. But it's kind of hard to tell because it also kind of looks like ground because it's the same color as ground, you know? So you can take it as, hey, maybe there's something down there, or you might just kind of wise up and realize that's a bottomless pit. Either way, you might want to make it a little more obvious that that's way to your doom. Oh, okay, so those are spikes. Now I know. And knowing is half the battle. Can I jump over them? I cannot. Oh, I can. Huh. That jump looked like I didn't actually make it. Like, it looked like my leg kind of touched it, but whatever. A little more life. Tough jump for the collectible. There we go. Very good. And then I jump it again. There we go. Very nice. Oh, dang. So they don't really flinch when you hit them, which is... Ooh, hello. Secret? Did I find a secret? I don't know. Found something down there. Anyway, they don't really flinch when you hit them, which makes it a little weird. In one way, it's good because I can see that they're still charging up their attack and I can prepare for that, but on the other end, it's like you kind of expect a little bit of a flinch when you hit them. So what you see, which is actually charging up an attack, you might think is them flinching. So you might get a little confused there, and you might end up keep attacking because you think, you know, he's vulnerable, he's flinching. But in actuality, he's just charging up an attack. So that's more of a learning curve thing, which doesn't matter much because they don't hurt much right now anyway. Another Dreamcatcher, checkpoint. Spiky grass is bad grass. Ooh. Aegis, protect me with bravery! There we go. A little health up there too, because I'm pretty sure the developer knew you were going to take damage there jumping down and being pinned immediately. So they put a little health there, make you feel a little better about yourself. Interesting. Ow, okay, those are spikes. That's not interesting anymore, that's just painful now. Is it from here I get up there? There we go. And what's on this side? That's the Dreamcatcher. On this side is the collectible. Ding! Ah, crap. Okay, let's time this just right. Nailed it. See, I like how they're kind of up in the ante with the platform mechanics ever so slightly. It's been a very, very gradual ramp. Like right there, that was a nice little way to teach you, hey, here's how you can go through platforms really carefully. Unless I could have just jumped down, and I haven't tested that yet. Nope, at least you can do it on that one. Ah, no. Must get all collectibles. I am item horror. Hear me collect. Alright, so we're encountering a lot of the same enemies still, which is fine because we've seen 2 by now for the first level. That's not too bad. But I'm hoping to see more soon. Oh no. Kinda got pincered there. Well played, level designer. Oh, can you reach that far? Nope, but I can. Haha! Game mechanics! They're a feature. Ow. So you can't whip out the Aegis when you're in midair, which, oh, is very deadly. Because if they come up to you like that... Oh, and all my collectibles are lost that I collected after I died. Anyway, that's kind of deadly. I was in the air right there when I tried to whip out the Aegis, which actually doesn't work. So what that ends up meaning is I don't have the Aegis prepared for when I'm jumping into enemies. So, really that's more of a preparation thing than anything. It's like maybe you're not really supposed to have it ready like that, not that quickly. But what would be nice is if when I land, it whipped out the Aegis. So right now, here's an example. In the air, I'm holding the B button right now, and I'm on the ground, and the Aegis still hasn't come out. It'd be nice if I'm holding it down while I'm in the air, the second I touch the ground, he whips out the Aegis. That'd be pretty sweet. That way I don't have to worry about whether or not it'll deploy. I know it will deploy because, you know, the game says so. Because a lot of this game has defending in it. A lot of damage mitigation in this game is defending instead of just dodging. Alright, let's get this one up here. Also, these little guys are getting a little tougher. Used to be I could do a 1-2 combo on them. Now it's gotta be the whole 1-2-3. Down we go! Oh no, I missed one! Gotta do that again. Ow. Damn your reach. I mean, I'm gonna abuse my reach too if you're gonna do that, you meanies. Hopefully I didn't miss my only chance at it. Nope, they were nice enough to let me backtrack. And now I know where I'm aiming. Right on top of another enemy, I'm sure. There we go. Got it. Alright, that's all the collectibles. Big dream catcher. And there we go. That is currently the alpha for Pankapu. Hope I'm saying that right. Pankapu, ladies and gentlemen, a very well-polished alpha. Even though it's just a demo, I can already tell this game has a lot of thought behind it and a lot of artistic style. I'm really excited to see this story. I'm excited to see how they progress it and what they do with it. It's a very, very cool concept and a very, very cool looking game. Thank you very much for putting this game forward.